So last year, me and my family went to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. I had a great time, such a great time, and it got me thinking, like, what movies or shows would make great rides? Then I realized, I think a lot of people's done videos like this. Those the obvious ones. Lord of the Rings would make a great theme. You can make a whole park about Lord of the Rings. Doctor Who would be a pretty cool theme park idea. But then I thought it'd be more fun to think of the worst theme park attractions they could make. You know, some movies are pretty good movies, but maybe not the best ideas for theme parks. Some are pretty bad movies, also bad ideas for theme parks. And then there's some that are bad movies but good theme park rides. Like, I'm not the biggest Fast and the Furious fan, but I enjoyed the ride they had at Universal, stuff like that. I've never been a big fan of the Men in Black movies, but I enjoyed the little video shooter rides. That was fun. So, kicking off our list, I had to narrow it down to five. The first one is Gone with the Wind. Now, I'm a huge fan of the book and the movie, but I don't think a depressing movie about slavery and overcoming poverty and just all of your loved ones dying would be the best attraction at a theme park. I don't know. It'd be kind of a downer, and nobody really wants to go to a Civil War themed theme park ride anyway. The next one I have is the Breaking Bad universe. So, as fans of the channel know, I love Breaking Bad and its spin-offs, Better Call Saul and El Camino. However, I don't think it has potential to be a good theme park ride. I know it's a very popular show, there's a lot of memes, but the show's always been pretty grounded in terms of, like, the drama, I guess, that I cannot picture any sort of ride. Like, it wouldn't work as a roller coaster. It might work as like a soaring type dark ride, but I don't even think so. Because so much is based on the character interactions. Like, you being in the ride, it just wouldn't work, you know? What do you do? Like, your job is selling meth for Jesse or something. What could the ride even be? I don't know. It wouldn't work. And Universal, I noticed several rides based on the Steven Spielberg movies or stuff that Steven Spielberg produced. They used to have a Jaws ride, but that disappeared years ago. They had a Jurassic Park ride, which was intimidating. They had a Back to the Future ride, which he didn't direct, but he produced. I know Disney, when I was there about 10 years ago, they had this like Indiana Jones themed live show, similar to the Jason Bourne thing at Universal. So Steven Spielberg movies have a lot of potential for rides, except for Schindler's List. Uh, it's kind of the odd one out among Steven Spielberg's movies from his golden age. A very good movie, but it's a movie about the Holocaust. Nobody wants to go to a ride or any sort of attraction about the Holocaust. It's very depressing. No. Lately, me and my dad have been getting into My Brilliant Friend, which is a TV show based on the novels by Elena Ferrante. And although the show is set in Italy, a very beautiful place, it's a very dark and ugly vibe to it. Very depressing. It's about teenage girls and the mistreatment in the 1950s. Society back then wasn't that easy on them. I can't think of a ride that would work in that, about going through domestic abuse and unable to achieve your dreams. I can't really think of that's not exactly a fun roller coaster I'd want to wait in line for. Moving on, this is probably the only thing on this list that I don't like, which is Euphoria. I hate Euphoria. I've seen 4 episodes. I don't know why people like it so much. It's such a bad show. There's no substance behind the show. It's just teenagers doing shocking things. The show. Uh, I I don't know if that would work as a theme park ride. It might work, but I feel like no parent would let their kid go to a Euphoria themed roller coaster or dark ride or anything like that. Um, I could make a whole video about how much I hate Euphoria, but I try to stay positive on this channel because there's so much negativity on the internet. I try to stay positive, so let's just move on to Chernobyl. Now, considering this is based off a real life nuclear disaster, I don't think that's, it'd be bad taste to make a ride based on Chernobyl. It would also be kind of weird, like, what would it be? Your skin just starts decomposing? Because Chernobyl isn't exactly like a visual quick thing, you know? It's like, from what I've seen from the show, it kind of just decomposes your body, which is kind of gross. And I don't think anybody wants to sit through that. There'll probably be a lot of lawsuits. So, Chernobyl, as with the other ones on this list, are off the table. Let me know down in the comments what shows or movies you think would be awful theme park rides. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.